All right. So I came here to discuss. I want to discuss the new random booster some more after some thoughts. So let me go to where is it? Leo Burst. Leo Burst has the combos. I do want to see one of his videos between Apollo and Artemis. Now, if you think about it, okay, so we got Cosmo, Valkyrie, 11 Eternal as the first Beyblade. Let me see. So overall, I discussed my thoughts on Cosmo Valkyrie, but as a rundown, I like the Eternal Driver, I like the Layer. I'm not a big fan of the disc. I don't think overall it's a good combo. Even though I guess it could be a fun combo. I prefer my stationary attackers being heavy because when you have a light stationary attacker, it's kind of more like a punching bag than the stationary attacker. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so go back to Leo Burst video. So so the next one is Storm Pegasus 10 Glaive Quick. I imagine Quick is gonna be like a little bit wider than Hunter. It's gonna be like a plastic tip, I imagine, because Storm Pegasus has a rubber tip. But I don't think it's gonna be as wide as Extreme, but it's gonna be not as thin as Hunter, so it's gonna be a medium between two. I feel like that's doing that. I don't know whether it'll be more useful than Extreme. I guess the extra stamina would do good. I feel like it will do better than Extreme because I don't know. Like if I'm going based on going based on the Pegasus tip R2F, not R2. What was it called? RF? I don't know. We were going on to buy the Storm Pegasus tip rubber flat. It had perfectly good control and it had the perfectly good speed. It was all I could. It was just a pretty good driver. So the next Beyblade is Bunshin Dragoon. Now, Bunshin Dragoon. Let me look at the names for a second. So Bunshin Dragoon has 7 and friction. I guess a somewhat solid combo. I don't know. We don't know much about this Boonshin Dragoon. I think it's gonna be called some like it's slightly modified. Because if you go to Cosmo Valkyrie, like Cosmo Valkyrie, we know of Slash Valkyrie, so maybe because like, and if you look at Cosmo Valkyrie, it doesn't have the Valkyrie face on it, like the face. You know how like all the Valkyries have like the face of Valkyrie. It doesn't have that. It's replaced by this weird swirly thing. So I suppose that means that the first part of the name of Beyblade is determined based on the top part of the Beyblade, the first layer of it, of the Beyblade. So that's why when we go to Slash Australia, it has the Valkyrie face because it's called Slash Australia because it has the Valkyrie face on it. So yeah. Actually, back to Cosmo Valkyrie. Actually, no, I already discussed this last video. I don't have much thoughts on Bushin Dragon. I mean, 7 in Friction it's somewhat dull, but it's kind of effective. I don't have much to say about 7 and Friction, and we don't know much about the layer of Bushin Dragoon, so I got not much to say about this. Now the next combo is Slash Australia Astra ? They don't know the layer, but they know it has the Quest drive. Now, this is where I have this is where I'm suspicious because this Slash Australia looks really round. It's like a perfect circle almost. It looks like it has some rollers, like Then again, if you look back at Christ Satan looked a decent bit round. So I guess this is gonna be like. Oh crap! The phone is ringing. I'll be back in a second. Okay, back to what I was doing. What I was saying. Someone called my grandmother. Grandmama. Let me see if I could put on the focus on this. No. I can't really. There we go. That's much better. Anyways. So the next combo was about Slash Drea. Now, I'm almost glad it has the Quest driver. Now, Quest is not very good. However, Quest, it's a fun driver to use. And Quest is a very hard driver to get because in order to get, you have to get the big bad expensive 4-pack thing. And I don't intend on putting down that much money just to get a Quest driver. I mean, that pack does come with other really good parts too, but I just didn't want to put that much money down on the table. So if you want to save money, I mean, technically you'd probably pay more money to like buy a bunch of random boosters just to get this one thing, the Quest driver. But I don't know. There's a chance it would be cheaper. Depends on your luck. But as the combo as a whole is pretty trash. But I feel like the layer of slash Australia could potentially have some potential. It's pretty round, and plus with this generation, like you can almost switch out the teeth in a way. I don't know if there's like I don't know what to call the top part of the layer. I'm just gonna call it the top part of the layer. But you can switch it out, which is a bit concerning because you just put attack type teeth on stamina drivers, and we already got bad enough stamina type problem. We already got a bad enough problem with the stamina types ruling the meta, so I hope there's a way to balance things out. Like maybe they'll be different. There'll be some benefits to having the different top parts with the bad teeth, because maybe the top parts with the bad teeth have bad teeth, but they're really heavy. So maybe like if you're getting a good teeth, a top part with good teeth, then it's gonna be really, really light. But if you're getting one with bad teeth, it's gonna be really, really heavy. I don't know. Maybe they'll have something like that. But I still think it'd be broken in a way. But we're just gonna have to see. So yeah, you get Quest. Let's move on to the Orb Aegis combo. Orb Aegis, they don't know what the disc is, but it comes with Dimension. Now, let me check how much Chozi Achilles is, because it's been a while since I checked the price on that. That'd be cool to get it, but it's... Oh crap, I had another thing on. Whatever, I remember the chapter. I was reading this, the Wealth of Nations. Now, I hope it's gonna be quite a doozy to read that book, but the Wealth of Nations, I believe I should read. It's all important stuff, and I probably won't be able to read the whole thing because I'm too lazy, but I'm gonna try my best. Anyways, back to what I was getting at. Let's see how much Chozi Achilles costs currently. Also, while I'll check out the price of Orichalcum, because I'm hoping that Beyblade goes down. So, now Chozi Achilles comes with a launcher, so it's going to be extra expensive. I kind of wish it didn't come with that launcher, but at the same time, the price should go down because Chozi, $28. It's getting there. I actually might be getting that one next because Chozi. I might get Chozi Achilles next if I get in there Beyblade, because the price is going down real good. It's $28 currently. That's a good price. You get the long left and right spin launcher plus that. It's in a similar situation to how Lost Lawless was. At one point Lost Lawless got to a really cheap price, and that's I'm really glad I got it because I got a good price. It comes with I don't know if it was a good price, but it came at a reasonable price because you're getting a Beyblade with a launcher, and this is a similar. Basically, Chozi Achilles is almost the Lost Lawless of the Chozi generation. So I'm glad that the price is lowering for it. But what I was gonna get at, because I thought it was gonna be Chozi Achilles was gonna get way more expensive. Currently, it's at $28, which it might sound bad, but it's actually not that bad for Amazon standards, for Beyblade Amazon standards that are new and has a launcher. I think that's a pretty good price compared to the other Beyblades, even though it's still kind of expensive, to be honest. But let me check one more thing. I'm not. I'm get. So what I was originally gonna get at was that the Dimension Driver would be hard to get. So I'm glad that Orb Aegis has it. But since Zay chose the Achilles, as his price is going down, I don't think I can really emphasize that as much as I was not hoping to. I'm glad it's becoming cheaper, but thought I was going to. But I'm glad I'm wrong. So yeah. So, but it's always good to have another Dimension, because I heard Dimension, the plastic on the Dimension wears down quickly. And Orb Aegis, oh yeah, Orb Aegis is hard. You remember how I was talking about how Quest is hard to get? Well, the same goes for Orb Aegis. I mean, it is technically easier to get Orb Aegis than it is to get the Quest Driver, but Orb, because of the random layer the random layer collection, but it's not much easier, because Orb Aegis is the rare layer for that. So this is a good way to get Orb Aegis if you don't want to get the 4-pack. I always like it when they include like Beyblades that you normally have to get in like expensive 4-packs and stuff and random boosters. That's why I love random boosters so much. I really wish Hasbro did random boosters. Like I want why can't everyone just do a random booster? I mean, it would be beneficial for them, because maybe because the way they package it, they can't do random boosters. I wish they did random boosters. Come on, Hasbro, please. But yeah, Orb Aegis is a good layer. It gets Orb Aegis gets a bad rap because it's usually associated with the Quest Driver. But in reality, it's a really good layer, good defense layer. People were praising it before the Quest Driver came out, but now it has this bad stigma because of the Quest Driver. But don't let the Quest Driver distract you from the fact that Orb Aegis is an amazing layer. Now this next combo is pretty good. I kind of wish that they included maybe Chozy Valkyrie or Chozy Spriggan or Dead Phoenix or maybe Chozy Achilles in this random booster, because they included Spriggan Requiem in Random Booster Volume 10, which is the random booster that just came out right after the God series. But I'm glad they included this one at least. Dead Hades 8- what's E stand for? Expand Jolt. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them putting the Expand Driver. I mean, the Expand Driver by itself can be useful, but expand on an attack type driver doesn't seem to be the greatest thing. Maybe it does give it some extra weight, but I'm afraid that it might scrape and stuff. But Jolt, oh yeah, this is now that I'm thinking about it, this is the first time they released Jolt in a while, not including Jolt Dash. I'm talking about not in a rare. I'm not talking about them releasing it in a rare Beyblade Royal Spriggan, but in a random booster. This is the first time they ever released Jolt in a random booster, so I'm really excited about that because Jolt is pretty good. Although it is kind of easy to get with Blaylonus and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, some people don't want to get Blaylonus because the layer and the. I mean, the disc isn't too bad, but isn't really all that great. But the Jolt Driver is really the only good thing about Blaylonus, that it really carries the Beyblade. Even if it doesn't carry it that well, it somewhat carries it. People underestimate it's sort of the reverse situation that Orb Aegis has. People associate Jolt with Blaylonus, but the Blaylonus layer makes the Beyblade suck. I mean, I guess in certain situations Blaylonus can be good, but why would you want Blaylonus when you have Hell Salamander? Jolt is actually a pretty good driver, especially on left spin Beyblades, but it also can be effective on right spin Beyblades. I hope if they release Storm Pegasus, but if they're willing to release Galaxy Pegasus, I hope they do a reverse Jolt driver to simulate the R2F driver. I really hope they'll do that. If they release an R2F driver in Burst, attack types will be back on top again. R2F was the meta game for attack types back in Metal Fight, the Metal Fight generation. So having them release R2F again eventually would be amazing. So yeah, overall, I guess this combo sounds good. Well, I don't know. I don't know, because Dead Hades has not people know this. I don't have Dead Hades, but not people know that Dead Hades doesn't really have the best of teeth. I don't think. Well, maybe I might be wrong on that, but from what I heard, it doesn't really have the best teeth. So maybe it being on a plain Jolt driver. I wish they released Jolt Dash, since it's really hard to get Jolt Dash. What you gonna do? I was kind of like hoping they would release some Extreme Dash, but going by how Storm Pegasus's tip is during the Metal Fight series, it seems like Quick and the Quick driver and the Extreme driver seem like they're going to be almost the same thing. So there's really no need for Extreme Dash when you could get Quick Dash, even though it's going to be hard to get it since it's in a random booster. But what are you going to do? So next is Buster Excalibur Zenith Absorb. Now this combo, this is I'm glad they have the Zenith disc here, because why is this? Okay, I just looked at I'm looking at Chozi Valkyrie, but it's $28. Well, Chozi Achilles is also $28, even though Chozi Achilles is technically newer, and it has the my God, people. I'm okay. Yeah, Chozi Achilles is way better. I'm gonna get Chozi. I mean, I guess Chozi Valkyrie performs better than Chozi Achilles, but I prefer Chozi Achilles simply because I don't know. For some reason, it has that feeling to it. It has that. Chozi Achilles has a double O disc. Chozi Achilles booster. I'm getting it. It's just so good. It's so good. I'm getting it. But anyway, back to Buster Excalibur. The recolor of it, I can't tell if it's like white from like the lighting. I can't tell if it's a white recolor, if it's like a really, really pale yellow color. I can't really tell. If it's what I prefer it to be a white recolor, because we already got a yellow recolor in the random layer collection. But Zenith, I don't think it's really the best driver for defense. I don't know, just I guess for spin stealing, but Buster Excalibur is the right spin Beyblade, so I don't see it being beneficial. It also has Absorb. Absorb is mad. I guess if you're spin stealing, there's no point to having Absorb, because Eternal, like, maybe if Eternal didn't exist, maybe I would recommend Absorb, but Eternal exists. Eternal is way better than Absorb. Yeah, if there's no I'm gonna go over Vice Leopard, but if there's no one in the stream by the time Vice Leopard, I go over Vice Leopard. I think I'm gonna end the live stream. Let me go over. Where's Vice Leopard? So Vice Leopard 1 dash. What's that? 1 dash reach. What's reach? Oh yeah, reach. I guess reach is a good frame to have. Reach is not exactly that easy to get. It seems. I don't know. Maybe there's a way easy. I don't. I can't remember all the Beyblades that have a reach frame, so I don't know how easy or hard it is to get, but I don't recall it being on any recent, like, I don't recall it being on any Beyblade, like any 4-pack or 3-pack or anything like that. So I guess it's kind of useful to have a reach. But 1 dash is kind of easy to get, but it's never bad to have another 1 dash. 1 dash is a pretty decent disc. And operate. Ooh, operate. I think they shouldn't have used Operate, because they already released Operate in Random Booster Volume 14, and it's on Hell Salamander. It's pretty easy to get Operate now, and Operate isn't even that good. Like, it's not like Quest. Like, Operate's a fun driver, but it's starting to get. I'm starting to get sick of seeing it. I know we've only seen it 3 times, but I'm starting to get sick of seeing it already, because it's not useful. Like, if you want Operate, I already got. I almost said it. Don't want to spoil the surprise. Anyways, Operate just ain't good. It ain't good. It ain't good. It's common. You want to Operate, get a Hell Salamander. It's common. It's trash. It's like the. What is it? I'm trying to think of a driver that is common, but it ain't good. It's like the Sword driver. It's so easy to get the Sword driver, but it's trash. Why does Takara Tomy keep releasing the Sword driver and the Operate driver? Just stop. Just stop. My God. Vice Leopard, Vice Leopard might be the combo I want the least. I don't know. Let me look over it. Let me rank so before I stop, I'm gonna rank the Beyblades. So I think the one I would want the most is Storm Pegasus, because it has a 10. Like, I forgot to go over that Storm Pegasus has a 10. 10 is a great driver. I mean, a great disc. It was tied for the heaviest disc with 0, but now it's been overtaken by 00. Still a good disco. And it comes with Glaive. Glaive is pretty common, but it's probably gonna be a blue Glaive. I don't think we've had a blue Glaive. I'm probably wrong about that. Quick Dash is really. I imagine it's gonna. If we're going by the rubber flat tip, it's gonna perform really excellent. And it Cosmo like who. Oh my God! I'm so glad that Pegasus is back. Jenga. And this opens the possibility. They better release El Drago in Burst. They better. They better. They already got like Zephyr. They already got Zephyr Dash. You just have to add the layer. And then also yeah. You just have to add the layer. So I'd rank Storm Pegasus as my favorite, the one I would want the most. The one I would want second most. That's hard. I gotta look at it for a second. Oh, that's pretty hard to place number 2. But I'm gonna have to go with. I'm deciding between Dead Hades and Cosmo Valkyrie, but I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with Cosmo Valkyrie, because Cosmo Valkyrie comes with one of the new layers. It comes with a new top part thing. I don't know what it's called, and it comes with Eternal. Overall, it's great. If I have to pick the one I would want the third most, I would have to say Dead Hades, because it comes with a Jolt driver. It comes with Expand. It comes with 8 Dash. It's overall great. The one I would want the fourth most would have to be Slash Estrella. It comes with a rare quest driver, and seems like it's going to be competitively viable. The reason why I didn't put it up higher on the list is because, I don't know, we don't know for sure how good it's going to be, so. And it doesn't look all, like, too fun of a Beyblade. Like, I like attack types. That's why I put attack types at the top. If I have to go for number 5, I would have to go with Orb Aegis, question mark, Dimension. because the Dimension Driver is good. It's somewhat hard to get the Dimension Driver, but it's getting easier. But I don't care. Dimension is a fun driver. I never had it, but it looks fun. And Orb Aegis is a rare driver, and it's good. If I had to pick a sixth one, I'm gonna have to go with let's see, Bunshin Dragon. Simply because it comes with a new layer, but 7 and Friction, even though they're good parts, I'm not a big fan. Like, oh yeah, they're releasing Friction all the time. Like, Friction is so easy to get. This is the 4th time they released Friction, I think. Is it the 4th? Yeah, it's the 4th. They released it on Revive Phoenix. They released it on a Blue Archer Hercules, and they released it on the White Air Knight, and this is the 4th time, so I'm not a big fan of the driver. The disc is pretty easy to get, also 7. Even though it's good, it's easy to get. And Bunshin Dragon, I imagine, like, even though it seems all rare and stuff, it's probably gonna be really easy to get in the future, because it's the main character Beyblade. Like, I have 2 Z Achilles. It's easy. It's really easy to get Z Achilles, because it comes in so many random boosters. It's the main character Beyblade is the main character layer is easy to get all the time. So in the future, it'll probably be even easier to get Slasher Stray. I mean, Bushin Dragoon. And next up, my 8th, the one I would want the second least, I guess, would have to be Buster Excalibur Zenith Absorb. Maybe I was a little too harsh on Buster Excalibur Zenith Absorb. I mean, it has Zenith, but I'm not a big fan of the parts. Like, I mean, I like the Zenith, but I Buster is good also. But you could also it's kind of easy to get Buster because it comes in the random layer, and it comes in a booster that you don't even have, and it comes with Absorb, and it's easy to get Absorb, especially since Absorb is in the Random Booster Volume 14 also, so yeah. And the one I would want the least is Vice Leopard. Vice Leopard as a layer is kind of tricky to get, but you wouldn't even, if you're looking for Vice Leopard, don't even go in this Random Booster. Go in Random Booster Volume, with Random Booster Volume 11, because that has 2 Vice Leopards. This only has 1. You have a better chance of getting Vice Leopard than the other Random Booster. Plus, one dash is probably and reach is somewhat decent, but it comes with Operate. Like, Operate's just not it operates just trash. So yeah, that's my thoughts, my complete thoughts on Random Booster Volume 15. And I guess I have to say goodbye.